Hey, what's up guys, cejaman back with another review. So today we're going to be taking a look at several figures. Now this is kind of a vintage set. We're going to be taking a look at the Kenner, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, Rogues Gallery action figure set. Now I picked this up at Swap Meet for such an amazing price. It's brand new, it's sealed. This video might be a little long, so you know, I'll try to go everything. I won't go through everything slowly. I'll try to make it, you know, fast, but you know, I'll try to go into everything in detail. So you have the Rogues Gallery box right here. So it has the I think this is, I'm pretty sure this is the Gotham Police Station. You got the brick walls, the logo of Batman and Robin right here. It says Precinct 9, and then it has the ages 4 and up warning. And you got the police light post here. Right here on the back, there's on the side of the packaging, you have the cells right here, and you can see there is ManBat, Catwoman, Scarecrow, and the Joker. So that's pretty cool. On this side right here, it just says the same thing, Rogues Gallery, and then you have the Batman cape coming over this way for Batman and Robin. So it has a little bit of a read up. Feel free to pause right there and read the description. So these are the characters that you get in here, and it tells you a description of everything that's in there. So you know, you have ManBat, we have Scarecrow, we have Catwoman, and we have Clayface, the Joker, Phantasm, Poison Ivy, and Killer Croc. So you get a lot of figures in this set. And the cool thing about this is this opens up. So you can see right here, I mean, even if you don't want to open it, you just want to display it as is, you can see it's got the open window with all the characters in there, and like a kind of like a jail cell display. So you have all the characters here. It's a very, very nice looking set, and it's got Velcro there so you can keep it closed. But I'm going to open this carefully, that way I can repackage them up, but I want to take a look at each figure. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at all the characters. So we have a lot to go over. So I think first of all, let's go over the figures that doesn't really have a lot of accessories first. And first up, we'll look at ManBat. So ManBat is pretty much just, I mean, for the most part, these are just repaints, because this is the original ManBat from the animated series, and the one on the right over here is the one that came in the Rogues Gallery box set. So you can see the difference in the colors. The pants are obviously different, but overall, it is the same figure, and they have the same gimmick. So ManBat, you can see a close-up right here. The head sculpt looks great. Again, looks just like he came out of the animated series. It's got a little bit of a paint drip right there, I'm guessing from the eyes. You can see the sculpting in the mouth looks great. The ears look cool. Got a little bit of detailing in there. And he's got a muscular body. And you got the wings right here. You can see a little bit of the fur. He's got peg holes for the feet. And he's got blue jeans on and a big upper torso. He comes with this hook with a string on here in case you want to attach a piece to him and then another piece to a figure like he's carrying off with him. I personally find this useless, so I won't be using that. But overall, the figure is very cool. So if you put the arms out like this, you can see he's got like a flapping wing action right there. Doesn't work too great, but I mean, it is what it is. It's an older figure, but it's still pretty cool for what it is. Now, as far as the articulation goes for him, the head goes up and down. It's got rotation. The arms, they go in and out, and they have like a rotation to them, and he has a bend at the elbow and just swivels at the legs and his little feet here. So very limited articulation, but again, these are older figures. So we have ManBat right there. Next up is Clayface. So this one's really cool. Again, this is a repaint from the original Clayface. The other one was, the original one that got released was more of like a dark brown. This one is more gray. Now, I don't know if it has the same gimmick because I don't own it, but he's got a gimmick right here where you push him, his push into his stomach, and the spike ball pops out, but we'll get into that in a second. He's a pretty much just a rubbery material as far as the body goes. Oh, I guess the whole thing is pretty much rubber, so the hands too. So he's all rubber. Don't leave this guy in the sun. But you can see the way they made the little mud effect. It looks really, really cool. He's got little blobs right there. The head sculpt looks great, just like he did in the animated series. So short little body. Again, he's got the ball spike, and he's got these claws for the fingers right here, which is really cool. But this is what you do for this, okay? So you squish the stomach, and watch this. How dope is that? Get him, Clayface. So that's pretty much his gimmick right here, and that's the figure overall. Very cool looking figure. So let's go ahead and move on to the next figure. Next up, we have Killer Croc, and this is another cool figure right here. Now, we'll go over his action feature right now. So basically, all he does is give you like a punch. So with the right arm, you just push it to the side, just like this, and he does a little punching action. So I think that's pretty cool. So he does that right there. But other than that, that's all he does as far as his little feature that he does. But the look on him is very cool. You can see he's got the little spikes on him. He looks like he does just, you know, out of the cartoon. Obviously, he's got the big mouth, the yellow teeth. I think one thing that's missing in these ones is a little bit more paint applications on him. Kind of looks like they got a little bit lazy on the repaints. But overall, the muscularity on him, the skin tone's a little bit different too, but still looks great. He's got the blue jeans on, and you can see the feet right there. So very cool. He does have peg holes. Now for his articulation, he's got rotation at the head. The arms go forward and back, but except this one on the right obviously has a punching action, and swivels at the leg. That's about it. And he also comes with an alligator or crocodile. So you got that right here. It's kind of a rubbery material, but looks pretty cool. Not bad. Again, it's missing some paint, you know, application to it, the eyes, the inner mouth and everything. But overall still cool, and you can actually place the crocodile in his hand and he can hold on to it. Just like that. Like a little pet, or swing it at you. Next up, I think this is the weakest from the set. We have Catwoman, and she has these little like snap-on claws that you just, you know, put on her forearms. You can see that right there. So I'll take them off, and you can see these right here. So that's all it is. They just clip onto her hands. I think it's kind of pointless, but again, this was made in the 90s and these are for kids. So you got that right there. What else does she come with? She also comes with her cat, which again, in the box it shows they have, in the box it shows they have more paint applications on them, like the eyes and everything, but this one's not. Again, soft rubber material for the cat, but you can still see the features on her. So you can have her either laying on the ground, or what I, you know, thought was cool is you can put her around her neck right here. So that's the accessories that she comes with. Now Catwoman herself, she doesn't really have any action features. Again, it's the weakest from the set as far as the look goes. Looks like her chest is, you know, kind of, you know, pushed out. Doesn't really look like she has a neck, and her eyes are a little painted off. But you can see the nose, the lipstick, the green eyes. Again, the eyes are to the side, and she has her black outfit, her little belt. You can't really make out any claws on her hands, and then she has her legs right here, which is kind of in a bent position. But as far as articulation goes for her, the head can rotate. Oh, look, you know what? She does have an action feature. I guess that's it. I guess that's all it's going to do. That's her action feature when you put the claw hands on. But there's a look at Catwoman. And now we have Phantasm right here. This one's pretty cool looking figure right here. DC Collectibles gave us a newer one recently. Now she does have an action feature as well. So you can see right here, in the spiked hand, he just goes like this, and she's got like a slashing action right there. And you can remove these, and she has a little gun too you can place in her hand. And she has that weapon right here, which has no paint applications, but it's still pretty cool. And then you have the mask right here, which doesn't look too bad. It's a soft rubber material also. And then you got the cape right here, the cloth cape, which is something I used to love that a lot of figures had back in the day. And this is removable, so you can take this off and reveal the character underneath. You can see a little bit of a paint smudge right there in between her eyes. Head sculpt looks a little weird, but still cool. You have the boots right there, and then pretty much just a great outfit. Now for her articulation, the legs go forward and back, arms go up and down, and she has a slashing action. And it doesn't look like the head rotates, but this is a character you're definitely going to want to have with the whole thing on right here. Let's give him a slicing action. Alright, next up we have Poison Ivy. So here's Poison Ivy right here. She does come with a little crossbow and a green arrow. Now these do not detach, the arrow doesn't come off, but she can hold it right here on the right hand, just like that. So that looks pretty cool. And then her other accessory she has, which is awesome, is a Venus flytrap, kind of like a gun. So you can see right here, I don't know what this does. Oh, okay, so you push this and it opens that right there. That's pretty, I really like this. This is awesome. She can hold it from the little handle right here. But look at the detail, the little veins and the green and everything looks awesome. So you just push this here and it opens up. Look at that, that's kind of crazy. That is awesome. Look at that. This is an accessory I really like out of all of them that came in this rogue gallery. With the teeth look great, big old mouth. You know, you could tack one of the characters right there, just stick them right in the Venus flytrap. But Poison Ivy herself looks pretty good. I do like how this figure looks. She has a green top, the green, light green or mint looking leggings, and her green boots and green gloves. And then the head sculpt looks pretty good, and the red hair. Now her articulation, she's got doesn't seem like none of these have rotation at the head, but they got the swivel in the arm and the swivel in the legs. So standard, you know, old school figure articulation right there. Again, if you want to see her hold on to her Venus flytrap, she holds on to that just fine. So you got that right there. Next up, we have the Scarecrow, and this guy's cool right here. He has an opening at the top to give it kind of like a light effect for the eyes. I'm gonna move the camera over here so you guys can see that. See how the eyes kind of glow? Hopefully the camera's not picking it up anymore. See that? That looks dope right there. I love how that looks. But that's one feature that he has. He also has a spinning action for the right arm. So if you move his, I forget what you call this, not an axe, there's a name for it. But you can do this little effect to it. See, can't get it to do it anymore. Got to move, there you go. So go like this. So this gets like a spinning action. But you got to adjust this accordingly to get it to really work. See that? So he's got that right there, that little action there. So he has his little weapon here. And it's a soft rubber material. There's a handle there, and then there's the blade. And he also comes with a crow, which I think is awesome. See the details there. He's got the clamp feet right here. This one's, again, kind of like a soft rubber material as well. And this guy you can attach on the arm like that. So you can display the Scarecrow. So this is a cool little accessory you get with this guy here. As far as his articulation goes, well, actually, let's take a close look at him first so you can see what he looks like. Scarecrow was always a villain I liked in the animated series. I always thought he looked cool and kind of creepy. You got the lower legs right here. So a very, very nice looking figure. The head does rotate. No, surprisingly, right? The other ones didn't. The arms just have a swivel, except for this one here has that rotation right there, that effect. And then he's got rotation, or actually the swivels at the leg. So that's Scarecrow right there. Now we have the Joker with his laughing gas. So you can see this guy comes with his big old weapon right here, which you fill up with water. So you can see here is the gun. He comes with a mask and this big old backpack right here, which you fill with water, and you just pretty much squirt it right there, and you got the tubing here. But you can remove all of this here. Just put this over his back, and it clamps onto or it pegs into the back right there. And the hand, the gun just clamps onto the hand. So you got this right here. That's what it looks like. It's squishy again. You can hear the air squirt out water, aka laughing gas. And he also comes with the gas mask right here with the smiley face, which is so cool. And it's got like a little button right there, or a plug in right there, little peg, so you can plug it in. So he's got that right there, and it's very easy to, you know, put on. But I'm just gonna slap it on just like this so you can see what it looks like for the review. But overall, the Joker looks very, very cool. He's got the smiley face, the white face, the red lipstick, and the kind of greenish blackish hair that he rocks in the show. And you got his signature outfit here. But these colors that he used for the gloves and the top right there of the shoes is more of like a, I don't know, like turquoise-ish kind of color. But a very cool looking figure right here. So in the way of his articulation, the head can rotate, and of course it's got the swivels right there. So that's pretty much it for his articulation. So here is a size comparison with a New Adventures Batman figure. So you can see there he is with all of the Rogues Gallery box set characters. So he doesn't come in with a set, just know that. Guys, there's my review. Let me know what you guys think about this set. I like it personally. I'm a fan of the old school Batman figures. This is what I grew up with. Batman the Animated Series is a set that it's a cartoon that I loved, and I love the old figures. I mean, it's what I grew up playing, like I said. But the weakest figure from the set is obviously the Catwoman, and I would say the next one after that, as far as, you know, weakness goes, would be Phantasm. But other than that, all the other figures are great. So if you guys can pick this set up, definitely recommend you guys pick it up. Let me know what you guys think about this. What Kenner Batman or old school Batman figures do you have based out of the animated series? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see more retro figures like this reviewed, give this video a thumbs up and just drop a comment down below. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. We'll see you guys soon. Peace out, guys.